I would say, being a few months into my addiction recovery, that the three top things that help me stay sober, I would say one would be nature. I absolutely love just getting out into the world. Not necessarily where there are other people. I mean, I like people too. This is funny. I like people too, but being out in nature and like seeing mountain views or waterfalls, all that stuff genuinely just makes me feel so at peace, and it's a good time for me to reflect and just, yeah, also get active. So I absolutely love just nature, going outside, getting some sun. All of that I think is really helpful to me in my day-to-day life. And then two, well, I already know what one of them is for sure, and it would be support loved ones, love. That absolutely helps me stay sober, because I can think about these relationships I have and remind myself that people are counting on me, people care about me, and that I'm not the only one hurting myself if I go back into addiction. That yeah, there are people that are counting on me, love me, and I love them, and I don't want to let them down, or myself. And having that support system, and also God, I love God, and I know that God has given me a chance to chase my dreams again and finally get my life where I want it to be. But yes, so loved ones, God, my support system basically. Three is probably my interests in like art and music, being an artist, the creativity. I would say three is definitely yeah, me being able to express myself, whether it be through piano, painting, singing, all of that. All those little hobbies, that absolutely helps me throughout my day-to-day. And I alternate between all of them, but art, painting, watercolors, acrylics, all of that is my favorite thing to do, and it's probably what is going to end up being my my bread and butter. I don't know if that's the saying, but it's going to be what, you know, I end up making my career centered around, because that's always been my dream, and I have a unique opportunity here to make that dream come true. So I'm doing it. I'm not going to, I mean, there have been times where I couldn't just go for that, because of course, you know, you have to pay bills. You know, so I would work these regular jobs and then get stuck in these regular jobs, or go to school in order to move up in these regular jobs. But my dream was always to be an artist, and I've always gotten really good feedback from it, but never fully went after that. So that helps me a lot. Anyway, that talking about number three really went on longer than it should have, but those I would say are the three things that help me stay sober and help me appreciate my life and enjoy my life every single day, because it's one day at a time. If you are recovering from drug or alcohol abuse as well, for me it was opiates, on and off for 10 years. If you are struggling with the same thing and you are getting clean, whatever the case may be, we do recover. It just takes some time, and slowly your life will start falling into place. I'm incredibly thankful. And think about if you're in recovery, think about what your top three motivating factors are in keeping you sober.